Pokemon Shield, video number 3 on the Nintendo Switch. Game provided by the Maryland Library System. I made it to the second area of the game. I guess I made it past the prologue. Or I made it past the demo portion of this game, I guess you could say. So I'm here in this spot now. In fact, let me see if I can mention exactly where we are. Because I've been playing this game for about 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, it says I've been playing for 3 hours. I mean, I think about 20 to 30 minutes of that was storytelling. So that's not terrible. But I have 3 Pokemon in my crew, 8 Pokemon in my deck. But 3 that I'm actually carrying around. Bucky O'Hare here is a fire type. Bolt here is electric. And Leo here is a water type. He's not a Squirtle. He's some other... What was he? He's not a Squirtle. It's a Choodle. There we go. Now maybe he evolves into a Squirtle. I don't know. I just think he looks kind of like Tintin with the little horn on his head. That looks kind of like a cowlick, I guess. I guess it works. So we're just wandering around here trying to we're trying to find a way through the wild area to reach Motostoke right over here. So all this here is a wild area? Yeah, because that's the area we just left down here. I guess we'll wander around. We'll see how many creatures we have to deal with. I'm probably going to avoid most of them. I just kind of want to see how quickly I can get to town. Then we'll do some hoarding a bit later. So let's head north to the next town. See what we can do. That's the professor, by the way. I can put, so I don't have to go all the way back to a town to put Pokemon into my box. Because you can only keep 6 Pokemon in your pocket, basically. Yeah, it's either 5 or 6. But I can put the rest of them inside my box. So the Pokedex mentions how many that I caught, which is 8. And I think all of them are basically, the 3 Pokemon that I have with me, that's fine, but the other 5 are inside the box. I don't really need them. They don't have any really strong attacks. So I'll worry about them later, I guess. There are normal Pokemon that don't have any elemental affinities, apparently. And then there are the Pokemon that I'm carrying. The Pokemon that I'm carrying have elemental affinities, which is why I'm carrying them. I followed the shiny objects. Let's take that Scarlet Honey. And we'll see if we can avoid this. Just a second. We'll see if we can avoid that Pokemon in the distance. Oh, okay, so it's just something I can sell for money. I know that Pokemon. I don't remember what its name was. Pretty bad pop-in. Is that a Butterfree? Maybe it's a Butterfree, I don't know. Yeah, I see some flashing beacons over there. I'll worry about them later. There are trainers over there in the distance. I don't want them to see me. No. Brilliant! Yeah, I'm not gonna pay for Pokemon just yet. I can just go fishing for them. Okay, so how do I get to the castle? Maybe that's the way. Is that the way to the castle? I thought maybe I should just go right instead of left. If I go to the if I go across the bridge, can I still get across to the castle? Well, we're gonna find out. Yeah, I could go the long way, or I could just go this way. Let's see how it goes. Huh, I found a note for some reason. Yeah, so the first area was a tutorial, getting you comfortable with the, idea of just moving your character around. And now they want you to actually rotate the camera 3 hours into the game. Imagine that. So I'm avoiding the wild grass. The Pokemon can still leap out of it. Yeah, that's a Pokemon I'll get later. That red area, I think, is a beak. That red beacon, I think, is for another kind of Pokemon I don't want yet. So some Pokemon are appearing outside of the tall grass. which is fine, I guess. Like, we're gonna hunt them down later, not so much now. Because once I get to town, then I can get my bearings and kind of start hunting for some specific Pokemon I might want. So we'll see how it goes. But at least there are some safe-ish areas. That's okay, I guess. Again, I've not played the original Game Boy Pokemon games, so I wasn't quite sure how the mechanic of tall grass worked in those games. Okay, we'll worry about that later. So I'm avoiding the Pokemon trainers. If they see me, they're probably going to try and pick a fight with me. They might just be NPCs I can talk to. You know, non-playable characters I can talk to. Okay, so I'm here. So we'll mark our progress here, then we'll go out hunting a bit later. I just wanted to see if I could get to the castle without picking a fight. Then we'll start picking fights in a second. Yeah, I made it through the walled area because my navigational skills aren't pants. It's going to be a running gag for all these videos about how pants everything is in this game. That's right. Never be free. I ain't paying to store my Pokemon. Okay, first of all, I already knew this. This was explained in the first town we visited. Oh, this is a league card, though, so let's see what the league card gets me. Yeah, give me that. I don't care about this. I'm not going online. I'm antisocial. Well, my Pokemon haven't taken any damage last I checked. Yeah, I think our Pokemon are fine. They haven't taken any damage, have they? No, they're perfectly fine. All I need to do now is save. Too bad. Again, why does a game in the year 2023 that's... Well, okay, there's an online component. That's why. Because for some reason, you're not allowed to have multiple game saves for playing online these days. Animal Crossing has the same problem. So there are Poké jobs here? So yeah, fire, electric, and water Pokemon in my crew. We have a flying Pokemon, which apparently is resistant to fighting attacks. For instance, I have Bucky O'Hare here has a double kick right there. Okay, you can't really see that. At the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, there's a quick attack. Above that says Ember, which is a fire attack. Above that is a double kick. That's a fighting attack, which is not effective against flying enemies like this. So the game will explain the rock, paper, scissors system that's involved later. Last I checked, fire Pokemon are very effective, are super effective against grass Pokemon. Water Pokemon are very effective, have very effective attacks against fire Pokemon like that. And Bolt, I think, is very effective against, what is it? Water Pokemon? I want to say that's it. Again, the game. I thought the game was going to explain this, but I think that might have been skipped. Like one of the non-playable characters mentioned that. One of the wandering anonymous characters mentioned that. So it's inside my bag. There's a tutorial codex inside my bag. As long as it doesn't take up space. Yeah, whatever. Okay, enough of that music. The music in this game's a mixed bag. Like, it's better than I thought it was gonna be, but I ain't saying much. Nintendo games. Well, this wasn't made by Nintendo technically. I think it was made by somebody else. Game Freak did this. Yeah, but music in like mainline, first party or second party Nintendo games tends to be a mixed bag, unfortunately. It always depends on the game. Like, I've never been waiting on bated breath for a soundtrack to a Nintendo published game. Let me just put it that way. Off the top of my head, the last Nintendo published game with a really good soundtrack was Uniracers on the Super Nintendo. So that's my hot take for the day. Although I think 1080 Snowboarding wasn't bad, as I recall. Surprisingly good for what it was. N64 soundtracks are interesting because they were in that period when we were basically moving from sample-driven Super Nintendo music to fully streaming music. And most Nintendo 64 games didn't have that. They were still using sample music. But they were good samples. So you would get stuff like Killer Instinct Gold, which was surprisingly good. And then you would get stuff like... Was there actual stream? Yeah, F-Zero X had streaming music that was exceptional, but it was also in mono, so it wasn't in stereo because they were streaming it. They were basically streaming it from the cartridge, basically. I can sell this honey, right? I got honey I can sell. Repel, yeah, whatever. There we go. So it's basically just treasures, yeah, stuff I can sell. 450 is okay. Why don't they just give me the money? Why do they have to give me honey? Like, is it worth more in different... Like, is it worth more if you sell it at a different place? Like, economies in video games can be weird because they're like, yeah, we could give you money or we can give you items that can be exchanged for money. At which point it's like, why are you wasting my inventory space with items? You can just give me the money. It's like meaningless menuing. Yeah, I figured that out now. I've been playing this game for 3 hours. Oh, use moves to put it to sleep. Okay. That would be cool. That I haven't tried yet. Yeah, it's like there's a Nurse Joy in every town or something. No. Well, if I said yes. Yeah, I don't have one. First of all, squovits are everywhere. They're like freaking rats. Like, why would I trade something that's less common for an extremely common Pokemon? Squovits are all over the first area of the game. Well, funny you mentioned that. Wasn't there a Venezuelan city? I think it's a Colombian city. I think it's Medellin. Is a city that has like a ski lift, as a ski lift like transit system that gets people from the. So I want to say it's I want to say it's the. Is it the? There's a weird class-based system there where it's like I think the richer part of town is. Yeah, I think the richer part of town is in the flat area, and the poorer parts of town are kind of hugging the hillsides, and they're extremely rugged. So if you wanna ride your bike from your little hovel down to your job, and in the richer part of town, you have to hike all the way up those really steep hills. So I think it was Medellin, one of those Colombian cities, invested in building that ski lift like system to get people around the city. I mean, okay, I guess I shouldn't have picked up. I guess I should have kept exploring, but whatever. It's a good thing I already saved my game, but it's not gonna matter too much. We'll do the gym challenge later. Yeah, what's that gray snake? I recognize the Pokemon. I just don't remember its name. Like I said, I only know like a couple dozen Pokemon, maybe 50 tops. If you showed me a picture, like in the cartoon, if you showed the picture, I would recognize the picture of the Pokemon, but I wouldn't quite remember the name all the time. Like, I remember, like, I know the names of, like, 40 Pokemon or something, but... Yeah, I know the names of, like, 40 Pokemon or something, but if you showed me a silhouette, I wouldn't always be able to recognize it. I'm not in that deep. Okay. Yeah, I do like that bit how she twists her hair. I do like that bit. Now see that pop in. You can't fool me, Game Freak. Okay. Start a bar fight. Okay, we're gonna have a cafe fight, really. It's not a bar fight. It's far too classy to be a bar fight. Yeah. We're gonna tussle with some avocado toast. What do we got going on here? It's not a honeybee, a comb bee. What kind of Pokemon is it? Level 10. This might not go well. But it's flying, so I probably can't use my fight. I probably can't use my double kick on it. It's not going to be very effective against a flying enemy. Well, let's hit it with an elemental attack to see what happens. Nice! Super effective. So is it a grass type? Or maybe it's a normal type. I mean, I'll take it. My evasiveness harshly fell. Again, the AI tends to hit me with debuff attacks that try to reduce my statistics instead of like actually just straight up attacking me, which is part of the problem. I can't capture this enemy because it's a trainer's Pokemon. You can only capture wild Pokemon. Dead. Well, fainted, but I punched it in the face a couple of times. I burned it and kicked it in the face. I'm pretty sure it's close to death at this point. Yeah, Bolt leveled up. Didn't even bother to show up. Like I said, every Pokemon in your group gains experience points. I'll take that cash, and I get something on the house, right? Yeah, give me that loot. A strawberry sweet. Is this something I can sell? So it's a treat for certain Pokemon, I guess. Like I said, I won the bar fight. Give me the loot. Beer's on the house. Well, coffee in this case. But like I said, this is basically a bar fight, but it's too classy for that. So instead of fighting over beer, we fight over avocado toast, I guess, here in the cafe. And people won't fight because they're drunk. They'll fight because they're amped up on caffeine, probably. I like how people just give you free stuff. I got a Focus Energy TR13, which again just sounds like a gun to me. I'm a trainer and I'm packing, basically. I'm packing like Chibiusa in Sailor Moon. She will cap assist it. Don't think you won't. Don't think she won't. You know the meme. when your little sister blows up spots. As Biggie Smalls once said. Of course, they cut that out of the American version. I need to see. Viz Media has to have that. It's got to be on YouTube because most of the Sailor Moon stuff is on YouTube. I got to see if they bother to include it. But obviously, that was an episode they were not going to show on American TV in 1995 on a children's time slot. They were going to have a shot. They were going to have a shot of an 8 year of a 6. It was like Chibi's like 8 years old, right? They were gonna have a shot of an 8-year-old kid pointing a gun at Sailor Moon's head. Like they were literally like point blank. They were not gonna get away with that. Now in Japan, this is just like whatever. It's just another cartoon. It's just another cartoon that goes too extra. But in 1995 on American TV, they weren't going to let, just a kid walk around with a pistol. The kid was possessed, obviously, if you aren't familiar with the story. But apparently the kid was possessed by a ghost. So the ghost was like, the ghost is going to pull out a gun. The ghost doesn't care what body it occupies, I guess. But of course, the reason for the trope is that. But I mean, of course, the reason for the trope is you want the shock value of having a kid with a gun pointing at her sister's head, showing that it means business. But again, it's not. I wouldn't call it a tone deaf story element, but it's the kind of story trope you put in there because you think it's cool, right? You want to establish the stakes by having the kid just pull out a gun. I mean, was that the original manga? I doubt it. It was a one-off episode, clearly. It was, but I'll ask a Sailor Moon fan if that was ever in the manga. But you know how it is. You know, a show with 100. I think by that point, Sailor Moon had 130 episodes. So having a kid just pull out a gun on her sister because she's possessed is like the kind of thing you would just do as filler content, basically, for a one-off. Because it was, again, apparently it was never. Apparently it wasn't. I don't remember it being an important episode. It was just a one-off. Now what? Yeah, he's pants directions. He gave me a lump of coal. Yeah, it's actually useful then. I can't go in here? No, I can't go in here. Are they used earbuds? Huh? Well, can I turn down the music? That would be nice. Why would I not want to hear my Pokemon cry? Fine. So maybe it's like for a story mission or something. I don't know. Thanks for the free stuff. Beats by Pokemon, I guess. Okay, that was pretty cool. That was a bit extra, but it was kind of cool. It's like a really fast Ferris wheel. That might be fun, having like a Ferris wheel that takes you to the second level of the city. That might be cool. Instead of stairs. I mean, they still make Ferris wheels, right? I haven't seen one in a while. Actually, I think there's a Ferris wheel out in Interstate 70 here in Maryland. Assuming the park's still open. It might still be used at some county fair. Like those mini roller coasters you see at some county fair. I'm sure those are up to regulation, right? I'm sure they've been inspected and everything. Hold on. This Pokemon's wearing a dad suit. Awesome. Free stuff. Yeah, the ball guy. Got any more balls? Okay, so if I'm outside the stadium, he might give me an extra Pokeball, I guess. So he's like Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy. There's one in every city, I guess. Guess I can't go that way. Do you like that Dragon Secret of Mana? That would be cool. I guess you could be a fast travel system. Like, there is no fast travel system in this game, is there? Yeah, there's no fast travel system in this game. So Route 1 just unceremoniously ends, and we just wind up in Route 2. Then we got transported all the way over here. So if that's Route 3, what's that? Just an out. I guess it's a bypass. So the routes seem like, you know, levels, basically. So you give the open world a lot of structure so you can't get lost. Remember, it's a game for kids, so if you don't want to have to deal with the struggles of getting lost, the game is accessible. So that's good to know. I just kind of wish there was more exploration. This game feels very geometric in terms of this game very much feels like a bunch of square tiles laid out on a square board. Like, it's not like there's no real topography. Like, there is a tiny bit of topography. Like, you probably saw in video number 2 where you can like jump. There were like these one-way jumps where you can like jump. There you can take a hill up to a slightly higher elevation, then jump down to the lower elevation, but you can't climb. You can only fall down. So there's a tiny bit of elevation here. But again, the elevation and the topography in this game kind of feels like Zelda: Link to the Past. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't like Skyrim where you can like jump on a rock to avoid enemies. It's not that kind of game. So that level of freedom is not the kind of freedom you're getting from a game like this. Let's be honest. So I think we're ready. All right, so I'll crank the music back up. So you won't have to hear me for a while. I kind of wish there were like volume sliders instead of just an on-off switch. We going with 769 or 666? We can go Michael Jordan. If Vixen were a number, what number would she be? I know some of y'all are thinking she's a 10. We're not talking about that. Does it matter what my number is, really? We're not going to do 69. This is the kids video. We're not trying to be like that. We're not doing 420 either. How many numbers can we choose? So we're going to do 3 numbers. Okay, fine. We're going with that. It was either this or 666. this music, that synth sounds familiar. It's like, I guess it kind of gives me like a Phantasy Star Online vibe in a way. Reminds me, it does sound familiar though. Yeah. It kind of sounds like Awesome Knots, actually, is what that music sounds like. Thanks. maybe I can like throw a Pokeball at him. Yeah, the rest of y'all suck. I'm obligated by the narrative to win these fights, by the way. Because you're lame. I'm ready to throw some hands. No, you won't. Wait a minute. Okay. First of all, I can't rotate the camera, so whatever. First of all, hold on. Well, that's cool. She shaved half her head. That's kind of a nice look. I dig it. But anyway. Yeah, you'll be fine, dog. So we're not going here. Yeah, we have to go to the end. Fine. So we'll go to the end. So we'll go to the end. Yeah, there's no fast travel system. Now what? Is he strutting? He's strutting to... Okay, where'd he go? He disappeared. There he is. Arngrim. Yeah, sure. Tag along. Galtar. Yeah, fine. We'll do the Lord Dump. Great Black Storm, the best kind of storm. Hey, you, let's fight. That's fine work. They got Vuvuzelas or whatever. What are we doing here? Yeah, I already have one of those. He's okay. I forgot what kind of Pokemon he is, though. He's a dark type. I have a lightning. I don't have a light type. We'll see how it goes. I don't think it'll work. Hit him with the hizzy. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Painless. That was really painless. First of all, why is Leo getting more experience points than Bolt? Neither one of them showed up in the fight. Yeah. You picked a fight with a crappy Pokemon, and you have an entire team with you and only one Pokemon amongst the whole lot of you. Never mind. Whatever. I'll take that cash. Thanks, kid. Here we go. That's what I meant. Okay, let's just keep it going. Why not? Super effective. I'll take that. Ow! The quick attack always goes first. The quick attack always goes first. There is that. Wow, double hit. That's how you do that. That was easy. 2-hit combo. 2 hits. Me hitting you, you hitting the flow. That's all that was. Yeah, anyone else wants some? Anyone else want to give up this cash? I know you want some too, huh? Me neither. But I like getting that cash though. I guess I can pay for my hotel stay. Yeah, that's cool. He's 0 for 5, but he thinks he's going to be the very best like no one ever was. Just saying. Oh, don't try to help. You're gonna lose. I guess the only way he's ever gonna get a win is with me as a tag team partner. He's got to get a W somehow, so he might as well latch himself on to me. Like Disclosure. Now I got you in my embrace. I'm latching on to you. Those weren't the lyrics, but that's close enough. We're expecting a Disclosure reference on this channel, were you? Okay, 2-on-2. That's the first. Okay, so we want Bucky to take on the Snicket. The Nicket, excuse me. We'll be fine. That's 1. And get that second foot in there just for good measure. 2 hits to the face. Down he goes. Who wants a piece of this? Have to deal with the stupid Wololo. Wooloo. Oh, so I don't get to control Wooloo. That's fine. I don't have to. I'm perfectly fine. So wait, who did he throw in? Yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna attack my own character. That would be dumb. Get out of here with that. I guess it is super effective. Right. You didn't even need to use it. Somehow they had more cash on them than what I stole earlier. They had even more cash on them. I guess it was the other two people. That was the thing. So I would beat all four of them. What are you lot doing here? They call off your simps, Marnie. I did like her music a little bit, though. They get a bit shirty. I think they're a little too pants. Maybe that's the problem. Your fans are pants. They get a bit too shirty. Lord. At least someone's taking responsibility for their simps. When I go raiding people, raiding and brigading. Ugh. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. So where are we going? I forgot to check it at the counter. Whoops. Probably need to get the key to my room. What do you think? Maybe that was a good idea. Alright, let's go. No, I'm just here picking fights with other customers out in the lobby. I'm not a Pokemon trainer at all. Hey, free hotel, no complaints. Sorry, I cut off the music or whatever. Moaning. I guess if he wants to stop taking L's, he needs to pick an easier mission. As long as it doesn't involve him actually fighting anyone with Pokemon, he might actually win something. Like I said, no solo wins for you yet, Hop. More like Skip, am I right? Oh, okay. What if I said no? Yeah, clear off. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. My navigational skills aren't pants. I do like how the game makes a sound effect when you touch a wall like that. That's cute. Should be able to buy some more stuff here. Just not sure what. I might want to harvest more Pokemon before I pick a fight. So there's an argument to be made I should harvest a couple more before the fight. My Pokemon's already healed, so we're good. So let's see if we can grab a few more Pokemon types. Again, the combat's no big deal. It's just like, whatever. I know my Bucky O'Hare fire type is good. It just happened to work out very well in that matchup. I got a Pokédoll. It's a decoy. So if you want to run away from a fight, you throw the Pokédoll, and that gives you a chance to run away. I think it gives you a better chance to run away. It gives you a chance to more successfully escape a fight, I think. See what it says. Guarantees. Yes, so it's a guaranteed escape potion. Was it like a smoke bomb in Final Fantasy 1? I forgot what it was called. There was like an option that guaranteed escape from a fight. I don't remember what it was called. Ooh, a train station. Can I go back to level 1? Okay, thanks. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying, but whatever. Enjoy the avocado toast. Great. I shouldn't have wasted that. I shouldn't have wasted that money, but whatever. So what does that get me? Can I use it during a fight, I guess is the question. Yeah, it's just a healing item. $200 for a healing item, whatever. Oh, the bottom right-hand corner of the screen says how many I own. Can't sell these. Yeah. Okay, so we're not going anywhere, are we? Here we go. Oh, okay. Isn't this the wild area station? Is there a wild area station? Oh, it might be around here somewhere, okay. Okay, that might not be a terrible idea. Camera lock. Speaking of wrestling references. Actually, no, Hammerlock was from Borderlands, actually. Well, I said I was going to catch some Pokemon, so let's see what happens. Hopefully this is all free. Okay. So I can go all the way back home. That'll be cool. If I need to. Yeah, that's where I left. Motostoke. Motostoke. Is that? I think it's Motostoke. Seems to be the ace of spades. Oh, okay. That's where we are. Okay, that makes sense. You can turn the camera around. Yeah, that... Yeah, you hit the left stick to lure Pokemon towards you. No. Guess I thought there was a map button. Oh well. the deal with the Pokemon camp? Okay, so that's the wild area train station, alright. So we'll end the video with some actual harvesting, some actual Pokemon farming. See what Pokemon we can steal. Nope, maybe not. Well, let's see if let's pick up. We already saved our game. Let's pick a fight. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it's time to pick a fight with it. It seems like an appropriate note. Let's go to one beacon at least and see what's up. Maybe we'll capture a small one. Just a second. He's not following me anymore, so that's good. Here we go. Let's set that up a bit later. So I gained watts. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, don't. Later, but not now. It's like online content. Bye. Yeah. Couldn't avoid it. Growlithe. Yeah, I know. First of all, what sunlight was so harsh? Anyway. Let's see. I don't know what kind of once you punch it in the face. Oh, here we go. It boosts the power of fire type moves. Okay, well, I have a fire type move. This might be a fire type Pokemon. I don't see any harsh sunlight around here. There's no sunlight at all. It's the middle of the freaking night. Stupid. Let's see what we got. Nah. Seemed pretty strong to me, actually. It wasn't a terrible attack. So maybe if I have a water Pokemon, it'll be more useful. Double kick. Not great. There you go. So you do that. Your Bugs Bunny don't play. Catch these feet. Well, can't fall down here. Yeah, this isn't Skyrim or Xenoblade Chronicles. I saw that pop in. You can't fool me. So are we going anywhere in particular? Because I was supposed to catch that Growlithe, not actually punch it in the face. But hey, it worked. Now I know. Uh-oh, this can't be good. Yeah, that does not look promising. So how we doing out here? Yeah, I don't want to mess with Machiko, is that his name? I thought he had 4 arms. Does he evolve to have 4 arms? I'll take that. There you go. Yeah, is that a tradable item, I guess? It's a fungible item, I suppose. A fungible fungi. Ooh. How do I fast travel out of here? There's no way to fast travel out of here, is there? I might be exploring a bit too far, if I'm being honest. I should probably go back to town. Sounds like a good idea. Cause I didn't even get a chance to, yeah, I didn't even get a chance to, well, I didn't really take that much damage, so I guess we're okay. I'm afraid to save here because I'm too far away from any, like, reasonable fast travel point. And there is no fast travel in here. Yeah, I remember those Pokemon. Remember the water demon Pokemon, I guess. Yeah, I set up Pokemon Camp accidentally, I guess. Okay, that sounds interesting. Okay, I'm playing with joypads. I don't want to do any waggle right now. It won't help me out. I'm not going online. Pick out toy. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Ow! You hit me. Why, boy, hit my nose? Fetch, Bucky. Give me the ball. Hey, what about you? Fetch, Squirtle. I mean, Choodle. You suck, Choodle. Yeah, Choodle's not gonna chase after that. He's just being lazy. Give me that. Okay, enough. How about you? Fetch, Bolt. I guess he's not my main, so no one cares. Okay, this sucks. We're gonna move on to do something more important. Okay, so we got some experience. Well, Bucky could have gotten that much by fighting one dude. So I don't know if it was worth it. The other two didn't seem to enjoy that very much. What do you want? What do I use these watts on? Oh, so the longer the battle goes on, the more likely it is to become more effective. Yeah, I don't want to press my luck just yet. We can't use these yet. We don't have enough watts. We literally don't have enough power. Let's not mess with that big Pokemon just yet. Let's see. So I got some items I want to hoard. So I think I have to cross the bridge. So we gotta go north of the bridge. Oh, you mean this bridge? This bridge I just crossed? Oh, there's your problem. This is the bridge? Okay, so let's go north. Go north over the bridge then. That might work. Again, that's Magico, right? Again, I don't want to drift too far because I want to be able to get home. The Magico are evolved, I want to say, from whatever those. Machode? I forgot what they were called. I don't know. All I know is that dude who walks and runs. It's that Pokemon that runs around in Speedos. That's all I remember about it. Here we go. Here we go. Give me that. Pokeballs are nice. Okay, that's the way back to town, so we should be good. So I guess we can grab a couple more Pokemon. Give me that. I guess I have to whistle to bring down the flying Pokemon. Alright, now we can save. Alright, so we made it to a safe-ish spot. So we're going to end the video pretty soon. Let me at least see if I can capture one Pokemon. How do I do headshots in this game? Guess he's not that kind of camper. Okay, what is this, Breath of the Wild? Am I supposed to be cooking for attribute bonuses or something? Then again, Star Ocean 2 had the same thing. You would cook food and you would get buffs like that, too. But again, who's played Star Ocean the second story other than me and like a couple of other nerds here in the States? Sakuraba for bias for days, though. Hashtag Sakuraba bias. Not changing my tent color. Nah. Actually, let me just see what he has. If you use at the start at the what? That's interesting. So if there's a Pokemon you don't want to weaken, you just use it quicker. You just use it at the beginning of the fight. I don't know what people are expecting. Okay, who we got? Bust him in the mouth. Well, this guy's a level 14. Well, so am I. So. That was pretty effective, but he's level 14. So it's not going to use. It's not going to. Ugh. This isn't going to work very well. No, this is not going to work very well. Okay, we're going to bounce. Literally. We're going to hop, skip, and beat feet. Oh, well, maybe that's a bad place to be. So let's not try to fight this guy just yet. Can any of you guys heal me? No, I guess we can't. Is there another way to get healed? Call you. And you. Speak. You want some more attention. Okay, fine. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Ow! Shake, shake, shake. Oh, we changed the toy. Okay. Fetch. One of you go get it. Yeah, I'm not expecting Choodle to... I'm not expecting Choodle to, like, get the lead out or anything. Gimme. And you. Fetch. You suck, Choodle. Gimme. Okay, so we're out. Take down the tent. You all suck. So how did Leo the Choodle do? Yay, 5 whole experience points. Hooray. So what do I have to do to actually rest? Do I actually have to go back into town and rest? Because Bucky O'Hare here got kind of messed up with that fight. Seems weird that I gotta run back to town just because I got punched in the face by one dude. That hurts. That's what I get for fighting level 14 Pokemon. So we'll save here. Like I said, we're gonna end the video pretty soon because I have to see if I can grab a couple of Pokemon. I do want to at least capture one more Pokemon. I accidentally killed one of the Pokemon I was fighting earlier, so that probably didn't help. Was that the Stuffle? I think the Stuffle was the one that put the hurt on Bucky, so... Who was the other one? Hey, Nurse Joy. Yeah, give me that. So the plan is to see if I can steal one... I want to see if I can steal a couple more Pokemon. But I'm thinking the Pokemon near the entrance of the Wild Zone, like basically the ones near the train station, are going to be easier to capture than the ones here on this side of town. But since I know that there's a subway station there, it's not so bad, right? There's a quick way to get there if I need to. We'll see what's up. Let's head further south, see what we can do. Again, I kind of wish there were a fast travel system, but you know what? Why bother? Nintendo has enough to worry about without creating a fast travel system, I guess. Let me ask you something. Okay, who's this NPC? Give me the loot. Okay. So if I want more money, I'll just punch her in the face. Or Pokemon, anyway. Okay, Chloe. Yeah, you got a grass type. This is not going to go well for you. I got a fire. I'm straight fire, honey. Yeah, not that. Bust out the super effective embers. We'll do a weaker attack than capture him. Ow! Not very effective. Okay, we're good. Yeah, sure. Hit me with the exact same ineffective attack. Moron. Let's finish him off with a double kick. Well, let's finish him off with a regular kick. Whatever. Don't care. He's gonna die pretty soon anyway. He's just biting my legs off. And see again. Keep poking me with that dumb stick. Although he's taking off quite a bit of damage. I'll be the first to admit that. You got a few cheap pokes on me like Nina Williams from Tekken, but quit poking me. That's all I gotta say to that. Do I get my HP back? Because that was not a hard fight. Now what? Sobble's a water type, so that means I think electricity is gonna be what I need. So thanks for clearing that up. So now I get to mix things up. I didn't know she was going to have multiple Pokemon, but whatever. So again, against a water type, I think electricity should be effective. We'll see how it works. Yep. Hit him with the nuzzle. Your water-based attack should not be that useful against electricity, I don't think. Nuzzle, nuzzle. It's super effective, but didn't do very much damage. Okay, it's busted in the mouth. We're not taking off much. That was a very effective move. It didn't take off very much damage. I might need a bite attack. Yeah, this is not going to work. I might need a bite attack. At least he's paralyzed. Yeah, but using a bite attack on this Pokemon might be a waste of time. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I need the nuzzle again. I don't know. None of these attacks are all that strong. Yeah, he's just using those. Whoops! He just keeps using those debuff attacks, which really aren't that useful, if I'm being honest. Yeah, bite the water Pokemon. See how that works. That seemed pretty good. So we sometimes paralyze, but not always. I think we're gonna need another bite. See, he can't do regular attacks apparently. He's just doing these stupid status debuffs. Yeah, flinched. Was already paralyzed. What difference did it make? These attacks are way too weak, and I can't remember. I can't capture them, which is the other problem. So I'm gonna have to switch just for that. Uh-oh. Well, using a water gun against yeah, it's not very effective, but it took off half my health. So that wasn't great. So we'll get Bolt back in there. I was trying to capture a Pokemon, but I probably can't do that because I keep getting punched in the face. Maybe that's the problem. Time for the ground pound. He's supposed to be paralyzed. Doesn't look paralyzed to me. Yeah, he doesn't look paralyzed to me. He doesn't look paralyzed to me at all. We'll re-paralyze him. Maybe that will solve the problem. Doesn't feel like it's solving the problem. He's gonna die eventually. We'll figure it out. This better be the last fight. This is taking too long. Yeah, there's not much to it either. So this should kill him eventually. Wow! Well, one of us is dead. Too fanani. I'll take them experience points. Too bad I don't get my health back when I level up, I don't think. I already have a score bunny, so that means I'm probably going to need a water attack. Yeah, switch it up. Gotta use my water. I wasn't expecting to have to take on 3 Pokemon. I'm going to have to heal myself at some point, which is fine. I have plenty of health. Super bunny. So we gotta hit him with the water. Super effective against fire types. Ow! Bastard. Now I gotta heal myself. Okay, 3 of those will do. Hit him with the bag. Healing. I need more healing than that. Well, that's good enough. That'll get me up to nearly full health. Yeah, a regular potion will get me up to nearly full health, so I can take 2 more hits to the face at least. So I'll take that. I can buy more later. I'm getting plenty of money from these people, so I'm not afraid of that. Yeah, so that wasn't too bad. So I hit him with a couple more of these water guns. We'll spit on him a couple more times. They'll be fine. It's not going to work on me, dog. I'm a water type, remember? Literally trying to set fire to the rain. It ain't going to happen, girlfriend. Hey, actually, this one's a male score bunny. Hit him one more time. That should do it. Ow! Bastard. Not dead yet, though. Now we got him. Suck it. Yeah, score bunny better swallow. So how we doing this? Yeah, Leo did alright. So if I were to... Yeah, girl went down. Yeah, give me that cash. Okay, first of all, I already knew that. Thanks for the worthless tip. Jeez. Well, I better heal myself. So we made it home, so we'll go inside and heal ourselves and call it a day. I guess I'll create some bonus footage where I try to capture some Pokemon. Sorry I didn't get a chance to capture any Pokemon for you yet, but there are plenty out there that are probably going to beat me senseless. So let me try not to get into too much trouble. Okay. So I'm recording this on my Skull Candy earbuds into an audio splitter that's being captured on the J5 Create USB-C capture device, plugged into my quad-core laptop, with the Windows 10 camera application being used to capture this footage at 60 frames a second. Probably don't need to... Yeah, crushing these videos with H.265 encoding is going to be really helpful, so... We can reduce this video to about 300 megabytes, even though it's probably 10 gigabytes at this point. We can crush it pretty easily. If this game's good at anything else, it's about not taking up a bunch of space. Once you encode it, it doesn't take up that much space at all, especially if you're doing it at 30 frames a second. So we'll be good. Pokemon Shield on the Nintendo Switch, video number 4. And I was able to find the audio slider, so now I can hear myself think while still kind of sort of hearing the music. Assuming that's even going to matter. It's a music bed at this point. I guess this wasn't available when I first started the game. I want to say this was the bottom of the options menu. But now there are volume sliders. Like, why isn't that available at the beginning of the game? Really weird. I'm recording this with my Scosche headphones, my Scosche earbuds, so this should work out pretty well, I think. But the microphone on this thing is very sensitive. I'm kind of surprised. But where were we? I did manage to catch a couple of Pokemon when I was not recording commentary. I'm here in Motostoke. Motostoke? But I'm here in Motostoke. I'm trying to catch a couple more Pokemon. I'll catch a couple more in this bonus footage that I got here. This is video number 3.2, I guess, because it's bonus footage. But we can call this video number 4, because I'm not going to worry too much about making progress here. So we'll call this bonus footage for video number 3. I managed to go fishing once, and I caught a Goldeen, but she doesn't have any really useful skills, does she? Just a second. She's a flying type. And she's a water type who flies. But how is she better than the other water Pokemon I have is not a flying type, so does that matter? I don't know. I guess I can swap out this water type for the other one. So I guess I'm finally making decisions now. And I got me a HR Puffinstuffle. Holla if you remember that 1970s reference. Sid Marty Krofft, back in the day. HR Puffinstuff. Baby doll eyes. What? What are we doing here? Lowers the target's attack. Again, these are all debuffs. So this one's pretty useful. If the user moves after this target, the attack power will be doubled. Yeah, I've been whacked by this spell pretty much. Huh. These are both pretty good. The Leer doesn't seem that useful, though. This move always goes first. Okay, well, I guess I'll keep this one. So I guess I can swap out the other one. And I can do all this in the open world, apparently, if I use the, there's a box system where I can throw Pokemon into a box, even if I'm in the overworld. Let me do a bit of housekeeping, though. Give me a couple of minutes, then we'll head outside, do some fishing, see if I can catch a couple more Pokemon. Head in here first. Check Pokejobs? Poke jobs? Doesn't sound like the right kind of channel for that kind of thing. Pokemon are in high demand, okay. Okay, I can help out on jobs, that's cool. That might be more useful. So it's like Final Fantasy Tactics. You can you can take 2 members from your crew and send them out on errands. Okay. Looking for a normal type Pokemon. I should have plenty of those, actually. Up to 3. So you don't have to... okay. So from the boxes, yeah, I can do normal types like this one. I'm not even using this one. That's a dark normal, so I can have him use that one. A Squovit normal. So these are all Pokemon I'm not really using, so I can send them off. So we're good. Radlass? Raidlass? I don't know what that word means. Half day, very long. How long do you want your Pokemon to help out? Very long. I probably should have just said long, but whatever. I'm not. They're stuck in my box anyway, and I might as well make some use out of them. Go ahead, make yourself useful. Okay, 8 hours left. Okay, so I already sent some Pokemon for that one. That's cool. I mean, it's not, fine. Again, the combat here isn't as challenging as it is it's not as complex as it is in Final Fantasy Tactics. But Final Fantasy Tactics was weird. Final Fantasy Tactics had a freaking astrology system that determined whether or not your characters could perform max damage on a character. Like, I think if your astrology signs were compatible, your attacks would do half damage. Which again, it didn't mean much in the grand scheme of things, but there were certain scenarios where it's like, okay, I don't want this person to attack that enemy because their attacks are going to do half damage, and it's a liability. Because again, if you just built up an army of monks, you can like attack from distance and not use up any magic, not use up any mana, any magic points, you were fine. You could like grind up your characters to be like stupid good. But you had some really difficult fights you had to get through to get them to that point. So, worth noting. There was a I think what was that game? It was a Game Boy Advance. I think it was a DS game that was also a PSP game. It was from the makers of Nights in the Nightmare. Sting directed that game. What was it called? I forgot what it was called. Um, it was a double pack that came with not Arcus Odyssey. It came with Nights in the Nightmare and one other game was packed with it. It was the same developer, but apparently they had that whole system where it was like they had a rock paper scissors system. But the point is that there was some kind of swirl, there's some kind of Fibonacci swirl formation that determined whether or not your characters were gonna win the fight. I guess. I wish I could remember the name of that JRPG. Like I said, it was from Sting. But the point is that it was a system where the game was kind of hard at first, but once you got past the first like 4 or 5 missions, a mechanic got unlocked that completely broke the game. Then the game just became stupid easy at that point. So once you got past that hump, the game just got stupid easy. And I really wish I could remember. I don't have that game here. I used to own it on the PSP. I don't have it anymore. But when I bought Nights in the Nightmare, I did play a bit of that, and I need to play Nights in the Nightmare again anyway because I remember having a lot of fun with that. But it's one of those really finicky, mechanics heavy Japanese RPGs that's impossible to explain to most people. I'll pull up my PSP sometime because that game, Valkyrie Profile, Resonance of Fate, Dark Rose Valkyrie. Those are the kinds of JRPGs I try to focus on this channel. I try to focus on these really sort of non-traditional Japanese RPGs. This is a utterly conventional JRPG. Once you graduate from high school to middle, once you graduate from grade school to high school, you end up playing games like Resonance of Fate on this channel. But yeah, everyone's got to start somewhere. That's the purpose this game serves. I'm sorry I'm rambling here. I was supposed to be doing this while I was doing other things, so I apologize. We can put Leo. We'll put Leo in the box. Not in the Not in the box with the worthless Pokemon. But we'll put him in the box with the Pokemon I might end up using later. But these Pokemon aren't gaining any experience. They're just sitting in a box, not doing anything valuable. I don't think. There's an argument to be made that you could level them up because, like I said, I'm trying to level up one. I'm trying to have one of each Pokemon type and then level them up so that I can swap them out as needed for certain situations. So who am I carrying? So I'm carrying 4, which is probably overkill, because I am going to capture 2 more Pokemon. I need the electric one. The water one I'm really not that worried about. Why do I have the stuff? Yeah, the stuff has some very strong attacks. There's an argument to be made. I should probably swap out a couple. I should probably only carry 3 instead of 4. I can always remember when I'm wandering the overworld, I can always just put it in the box. So we'll make it work. I can just put the Pokemon in the box, and the game's auto-saving. Again, it is kind of weird that a game like this only allows 1 autosave. But again, I think it's because this game has an online component. They don't want people mucking around with multiple saves. They don't want people mucking around with save scumming and save hacking, so I don't know. Animal Crossing had the same problem because you had to like do some profile juggling, I think, to manage more than one game save. They locked down the save system a lot. I think it was because of the online component, security concerns related to the online component of the game. So if you had one Switch and 2 people wanted to play the game on the Switch, you had to do some weird juggling. Which again, on a cartridge in the old days, you wouldn't have to worry about that because all you had to do was have multiple game saves, and you would just say, "Okay, I get the first one. Little Susie over there gets the second one. Don't save over my game save," and you're fine. Until they inevitably forgot and you lost. They inevitably wiped out 50 hours of progress. But hey, the struggle was real back in those days. Okay, we're gonna go fishing. I want to see if I can find another Pokemon out here. So here's one right here. See the little water ripples? So we'll break out the fishing rod. And it works automatically. Give us about 4 or 5 seconds. We're gonna get a rustle. There it is. Press the A button and we can initiate the fight. And I already have a Goldeen, so I don't want this one. So I've already captured this one. So I guess I can just show you the abilities that are that this character is vulnerable to. This is a Lightning Storm. I think it's a water Pokemon, which means you're supposed to bring out Bolt. So we'll do that. By the way, Bolt is my nickname. It's a Yamper. I apologize. It's a Yamper. Right? I gave these characters nicknames to make them more amusing to myself, but it's probably not going to be useful for people who don't understand what the references are. Who's Bolt? I never heard of a Bolt. It's a Yamper. It's a Disney reference. Don't worry about it. Bastard. It was not very effective. But this, however, is my super effective nuzzle. This will weaken my attack stat, won't it? Yeah, weaken my defense, whatever. It won't matter that much. Again, the AI isn't particularly sophisticated. It tends to do lots of status buffs. Yeah, I paralyzed it. It tends to do status buffs, which are a waste of time. Because most status buffs aren't effective enough to make me lose the fight. Sometimes they'll pull a rabbit out of the hat and wind up doing a really serious stat effect on me. Like this character can confuse me, which causes me to attack myself half the time. So that could be a problem. I don't think that's going to be an issue here. And it's like I said, I already have a Goldeen, so there's no reason for me to capture another one. Now what? Yeah, it was okay. Probably should have just killed it. Oh well. This will do it. Done. So like I said, I already captured a Goldeen, but you got to see the strategy I used to weaken it. And I think I weakened it with like 40% of its health. To 40% of its health, so it was easy to capture. No problems there. So I didn't take too much damage. Alright. So I managed to get one of those, and I managed to capture, what was the other one I got? This Stuffle was wandering around near the entrance to the town. So maybe I'll capture another fish. We'll see how it goes. I guess I can capture one of those flying types. I don't know if I want them. Frame rate's dipping here. I think it's dipping to like the 20s, so it's not great. But again, this is a turn-based strategy game. This is a turn-based Japanese RPG. This isn't a game that requires a 60 FPS, you know, roaming frame rate. You know what I mean? Okay, give me someone new here. Who's that? Okay, I'll whack this dude. This is like a flying type. It's like a tadpole. That face looks kind of familiar. Like those ears look very familiar. It's not like a Mega Man character, but it looks very familiar. Well, we got a new character. So let's see what we can do with it. Is he a water type? I think he's a water type. For 5 turns, Pokemon on the ground won't fall asleep. Okay, I don't have any electric. Okay, if he's a water type, I gotta swap out. We'll see what happens. Double kick. That can't be good. That was a crit hit for 5 damage. That wasn't. Well, it was 7 damage, but whatever. The double kick is slow, but it works. Foot to the face, though. It wasn't that effective. Let's try a fire attack. If nothing else, I'm unlocking all of my effective moves, or I'm trying to see if my moves are effective, and obviously that one wasn't. Swap them out. Get another water type. I don't think a dark is going to matter very much, but let's see what we can do with it. Let's just have a little fun with it. We're experimenting a bit. What was that? Yeah, I played Jade Cocoon, which is a PlayStation 1 game when it launched. I think it was, Studio Ghibli did the character design for it. Let me see if I can do a brutal swing. Hopefully I'm not too confused. Yeah, I'm already confused. I might end up hitting myself. Nope, I hit him. That's good. Okay, I was trying to capture him, so that's probably a waste of time. Okay. Assuming I even wanted another one of these. I was confused, so I want to say there was a coin flip chance that I might have hurt myself doing that. So is it in my Pokedex? Yeah, that's a water type. That's all they're going to tell me. I mean, we'll capture it. It ain't a problem. If I know there were a bunch around here, I could swap Pokemon out. I did take a hit though, right? Yeah, Bucky might need some healing. So, well, I don't want to waste a potion. Why not? I can buy more. You see how much money I have right there at the top right hand corner of the screen. I got plenty of cash. That ain't the issue. And I can't see. Well, anyway, we'll worry about that later. So if we get into a fight with another one, we can swap out. So whatever. Well, like I said, we'll capture at least one more. I guess I can go fishing again. Yeah, he looks familiar. We'll worry about him later. Let's see. It's not Chocodile. I don't remember what it was called, but it does look familiar. I know some people were kind of upset about the Pokemon that were removed from this version. Like, look, I'm not the kind of person who gets upset about roster updates in sports games. Okay, it's like playing Tecmo Bowl. It's like playing Tecmo Super Bowl and finding out that Bo Jackson isn't in there. I mean, so what? Your favorite quarterback isn't in Tecmo Super Bowl. You know, cry me a river. I'm sorry that Randy White didn't make his way into Tecmo Super Bowl. Phil Simms wasn't in Tecmo Super Bowl, was he? I think it was Jeff Hostetler of all people was in that game. So again, if you feel some kind of way about your favorite not appearing in a roster update, I'm sorry. Wrong button. See if we can swap out. We'll put Bolt in front because that water Pokemon is chasing me. So we'll see what happens here. And it's raining, so it's probably gonna pick a fight with us of some kind. All right, go get him. It's raining, so I can use my electricity. Let's use my super effective Nuzzle. Hopefully, that might confuse me. Guess I wasn't confused. Okay, maybe one more hit. You think one more hit will work? Maybe one more Nuzzle shouldn't kill him. Let's find out. Let's find out what kind of damage he did. Okay, it looks like the acid didn't affect me at all. Okay, he's not dead, so I should be able to capture him. He's nearly dead. That's good enough. I think if he's in the yellow, there's a pretty high chance I can capture him. If he's in the red, it's almost a guaranteed capture, I think. Because I had my other creatures in the yellow, and I was still able to capture them. So it's not really a huge deal unless you get lazy and try to capture someone who's not weakened enough. Which happened to me once during one of my videos. I think it was video number 2. So I got the water Pokemon. So I can capture one more creature. But the game's actually showing me where they can be captured. A Blitbug. Yeah, that one's back in Sector 1, so I can fast travel back there. No, we're not gonna give Tim Pool a nickname. It's a tadpole, anyway. Maryland resident Tim Pool, but anyway, we're not gonna go along. We're gonna go down that black hole, are we? Where are we going? Over here. Over there, I don't know. Let's go over here, I guess. Here we gotta go over the water, we'll be fine. We do want to capture one more Pokemon, but I don't see any fishing areas. Yeah, I can't go over there and get that one, can I? Yeah, I might need like some kind. Need some swimming ability or something. I don't know. Do a quick save here. And I think we got time for one more fight before we have to go out and heal ourselves. Let's see what happens. Yeah, probably don't want to mess with this guy. Yeah, the big enemies here you don't want to mess with. Yeah, he's level 20. We do not want to mess with these elites. So we're bailing. Yeah. I couldn't run away and he tried to attack me. It didn't work. Okay. So it all worked out in the end. We're not going to mess with this guy. There are a couple of other elites roaming the area that we're not going to mess with anyway, so we're going to bail for now. Old school MMO RPG stuff, you know. Enemies you don't want to mess with right now. A Wingle. Mine. He's also flying, so I don't think it's gonna matter very much. That also means my Bucky O'Hare, the rabbit, won't be able to do any big hits on this guy. He won't because yeah. Wow, that wiped him out. Awesome. What was it? Bucky, the rabbit, can't do his fighting moves on flying characters. They aren't effective. The argument, I guess, being that these are ground pound melee moves. They don't work on flying characters. Okay, I'll take that W. That was pretty dope. Of course, I didn't get a chance to capture it, which is the problem. But at least I get to see what was really effective against it, so that's good. He got a real big hit on me, by the way. That was not cool. Okay. So we can save here. And that's the end of the bonus footage. But you get the idea. So I'll go out, maybe I'll capture some more. We'll see how it goes. So this bonus video was recorded with the Scosche earbuds plugged into an audio splitter into the J5 Create USB-C connection into my quad-core laptop with a Windows 10 camera app recording this footage at 60 frames a second, which is completely unnecessary. We'll compress it down to 30. And this was video 3, the bonus footage. Pokemon Shield on the Nintendo Switch. This is video number 4. I'm here in Motostoke. Motostoke. Gonna see if I can get to the gym, because there's a gym challenge opening ceremony today. So I guess I've been running around capturing a few Pokemon. What are the 2 that I got most recently? I got these 2 most recently. I got a Whooper, who I renamed Whoop Whoop, of course, because that's the sound of the police. But I don't. Well, I do need to rest so I can make sure all my Pokemon are full strength. I guess it won't matter that much, because I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts I'll be able to get my Pokemon healed before I start the gym challenge. So I guess I can hunt a few more Pokemon to continue the gym challenge. So we'll rest the Pokemon here. And I managed to get a couple more Pokemon. There was a Pokemon that I managed to fish out of the water, but I accidentally killed it before I could capture it. So I guess it all worked out. So Reboot. I also had an evolution because my Bucky O'Hare that I had right here evolved. What is this? Well, I guess we'll go to Wedgehurst Station at some point. I don't know how strong that Pokemon is, but they keep teasing me by saying, yeah, there's another Pokemon over here if you want to go pick it up. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll think about it. I'll consider it, I suppose. So I gotta put a couple of these in the bag. This is a water type, isn't it? This is a water ground type. And I also have I have another water type around here somewhere. What's the rain dance for this thing for? Powering up water type moves and lowers fire type moves. Okay, fine. Lowers the speed stat, missed. So it only has one actual attack, and it's a ground attack. Huh. Yeah, that's not great. Eliminates every stat change. Okay, so prevents. So it's a defensive. So it's a defensive ability, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna throw this one in the box. Not interested. What about Electrike? I couldn't figure out what to rename him. I guess I could have renamed him Lion-O, but Lion-O isn't electric. So I can't think of it. None of the Thundercats are electrics. I couldn't think of a name that was appropriate. I'm sure someone will remind me of one a bit later. Thunder Wave. Paralyzes the target, but doesn't do any damage. Lowers defense. Raises their attack stats. So this one's worthless too. It might get better if I power it up, but I mean, whatever. So we can throw these in the box. Like I said, I'm going to hunt a couple more, so we'll see how it goes. Whoops. Got to put Archimedes back in the box. So we can't select multiple Pokemon at once and put them in the box? That's kind of unfortunate. I don't know. You think after 22 years it would finally get around to making a better interface? 23 years, I think is this. I don't want to say this franchise was 23 years old at that point. So we have a normal fighting. I might not want to keep this one. I guess I can dump this guy for later. He's got to pay back in a brutal swing. I think I should dump him. Not that worried about him. So I have fire, electric, and water. That's good enough for me. But this one doesn't really have any interesting skills, does it? Let's see. Flying water. Yeah, I have 2 attacks, but none of them are particularly strong. Water pulse that might confuse. I mean, this one's strong enough. And these are status debuffs. So where's my other water one? Okay, I was hoping I could... So do I have to go to the box and select the different types? Check summary. I think I'm going to have to go to the box to do this. That's fine. So there's only one straight up attack. All the other abilities for this Pokemon are support class. Yeah, this one doesn't have any interesting skills, does it? It's got a bite. It's got a bite and a water gun. That's not terrible. So I guess if I need a water type, I can swap out this one for Goldeen, because Goldeen's not that interesting. Yeah, none of these were all that interesting. Yeah, I'm calling it. Swap out Goldeen. So we'll swap out Goldeen for the Squirtle or whatever this thing is called. Then we can pick up a couple more Pokemon. So before we head inside the gym, we gotta do a little housekeeping. But the Bucky here evolved when he reached level 15 or level 16, I want to say. So Bucky here, I don't even know, what did he used to be? I don't remember. Yeah, what did she used to be? I don't remember the rabbit. I don't remember the fire rabbit Pokemon that it used to be, but it evolved. So there you go. It didn't learn any new skills. I guess it just got a bunch of stat boosts. Yeah, I think it just got a bunch of stat boosts or whatever. So that might be good enough for now. We'll pick up a couple more Pokemon down south. But let me, I'm going to fast travel. I want to use the train to fast travel to the to Wedgehurst Station to see where that rare Pokemon is. Oh yeah, a couple of our Pokemon are done. I got a notification that a couple of our jobs were done. See, this one's done. So yeah, we can make cloth for you. So what do we get? Yeah, these worthless Pokemon that I sent off on these dumb menial errands. Great job. What'd you give me? What'd you bring me? They received basically 3 fights worth of experience points. Amazing. Oh, Ziggy gave me a heal ball. What does that do? Well, I don't know what it did. So there'll be more jobs available. Okay. So I can get into 3 fights with enemies and get the same amount of experience. I mean, great, I suppose. Up to 3, huh? They want flying type Pokemon, which I do have. Got one here. Let's see. I should be able to. I thought I should be able to sort by yeah, X. That's not the sort I was looking for. Y. Multi-purpose. No. X. Not terribly helpful, but anyway. I might have to start organizing my boxes accordingly. So I got a flying. So we need 3 of these. I should have another flying one. This isn't a flying type, technically. So I might have to choose a different mission, then. I thought I had another flying one. Is this one of them? No, that's weird. Because I thought I had more flying Pokemon. Well, maybe I didn't hoard them. Maybe that's the problem. Because that fish is technically not flying, is it? Yeah, it's technically not a flying Pokemon, so I'm gonna have to bail out of this one. Okay, so we don't want this mission. Let's pick a different mission. The grass type. I don't have that many. I have a bunch of dark types though. Dark Pokemon, the best kind of Pokemon. So I got one here. And I got a dark one here. Dark Darling Nikki. And I thought I had another dark Pokemon. We said up to 3. They don't all have. Yeah, if it's up to 3, whatever. Can I just pick a normal one? Yeah, I'll just give them that one, whatever. Yes, so we're only taking 2 instead of 3. So send those Pokemon. And long. So not very long, just long. Assuming it'll even make a difference. I don't even know how long they'll be out. Guess I can worry about that later. 4 hours left. Okay, so that's what long means. I don't think I have that many grass-type Pokemon. I think I only have like 1. Yeah, I don't have any, actually. I think I threw the rest away. Or killed it accidentally. Yeah, I have no grass-type Pokemon, so screw that. I also don't have enough flying Pokemon. I'm not going to worry that much about it. I don't think I'm going to get much out of this whole thing. This feels like more fiddliness. Like, cheap and easy experience. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go to the train station. So I want to take that fast travel. To Wedgehurst Station, I believe it's called. First of all, it's not the train station. Where is the train station? I can also pick a fight. I can pick a fight inside the bar. Although this isn't a bar, it's a cafe. It's like I said, we're not fighting over spilled beer. We're fighting over lattes, I suppose. I mean, that's kind of the Pokemon vibe these days. all the millennials and zillennials grew up to start cafe Starbucks fights. Gourmet coffee latte fights instead of bar fights. The uniform shop. No, I don't give a crap about uniforms. I don't gotta wear nothing but black all day, every day. So where's the there's no map here. Yeah, there is a town map. Okay, that's the problem. I can never remember where the freaking... Maybe I need to go. Maybe I should have gone there more often. There is a train station here. I just keep forgetting where it is. It might be upstairs. It might be upstairs. Yeah, you'll be fine, kid. I bet the train station's probably upstairs. We'll take the Ferris wheel. There it is. So we're going to Wedgehurst. A lot of jaggies in the a lot of jagginess in some of these visuals off in the distance. I mean, and I'm playing. Remember, I'm playing at 720p on a laptop, so I don't know what to tell you. Now go in there. Where's? Yeah, there we go. Going to Wedgehurst. So I want to see if I can find that rare Pokemon they're yammering about. It might not be anything important. Let's just see what we can find. I don't have an armor pass. What preparations are we talking about? I don't remember the name of that Pokemon, but yeah. Slowpoke? Yeah. Yeah, no reason to sit down. This isn't Skyrim. So they say there's a rare Pokemon here. Is it a strong Pokemon? It's probably going to kill me. I mean, it'd be nice to know what they were talking about. Maybe it shows up here on the suggestions map. Yeah, it might be in the Pokedex. Give me a second. Might be over here. I don't have a Blip Bug. Maybe I should get the Blip Bug. So I guess I can go north. I tried to get the Magikarp earlier and I accidentally killed it. Bucky O'Hare hit him with the foot smash with the double hit. It accidentally killed him. Wasn't trying to do that. A bug type, amazing. Again, another dude accidentally killed. So it's one of those things where I don't want to use very effective attacks on enemies because I might kill them too quickly, which sounds like a problem. So I guess I have to find the grass, because this looks like Route 2 to me. And some of the reflections in the water look decent, I guess. The game's presentation isn't completely pants, but you know. Yeah, this is it. We're going on in this direction. But again, it's not exactly a very ambitious game. Okay, the Pokemon I want aren't here. These are the lame Pokemon that I've already captured. Already got one of those, too. Already killed that kid. So if there was a rare Pokemon here, where would it be hiding? Guess I was hoping it'd be in an obvious place. They already got a Darling Nikki. So that was a big fat waste of time. Yeah, that was a big fat waste of time. Yeah, is there like a fish? Yeah, there might be a fishing Pokemon. Or yeah, there it is, a fishing Pokemon. There we go. Got it. That prompt goes away pretty quickly if you're not paying attention. There's your Magikarp, which is also in the wild area, but the Magikarp here are probably weaker, I guess. So don't hit. Yeah, this guy's too weak. Don't hit him with the double foot. Just hit him with a regular attack, and then we can capture him. This shouldn't kill him. It killed him. That was my weakest attack, and it killed him. I tried. I might not even want a Magikarp, but I just want to see if I can capture it, is all. So if I find another one, I need to pick someone weaker. Like, I might need to hoard weaker Pokemon just to capture some of these really weak ones. Already got you. Go away, Bolt. Already have one of you. It's a Yamper, in case you're wondering. Okay. Let's swap out. Let's see. Pokemon. Guess we can pick something easy. So we can lead with the Yamper here. So if we get into a fight, we're going to try not killing it this time. We'll see how it goes. We're probably getting another Magikarp, aren't we? Again, don't know why the random timer is so. That's a bit too random to me. It's either 3 seconds or 8 seconds. That's kind of a long range for a wait. That's kind of a long range for a wait cycle. This is my weakest attack, so it's better not kill him. Okay. So one more will be enough for us to capture him. Sucked again. So now we can capture him. So I needed a weak Pokemon that could just kind of nibble away at him. So it's entirely possible that these Pokemon are such a low level that I might just be able to capture them without really having to damage them first. Like, I tend to believe if these Pokemon are really weak, I might be able to just capture them straight up. But, I mean, there's an argument to be made that maybe I should just kind of hit them with a weak attack, like the weakest attack I have. And they don't even have to be in the yellow, I don't think. I think if they're such a low level, I shouldn't even have to weaken them that much. Because, again, I'm so strong at this point. I guess, yeah, it's like I'm so strong at this point, it's almost like... I'm either killing them or just kind of nibbling away at them. And even nibbling away at them might take up half their health at this point. That's what I'm worried about. Just the water type. What does it do? Other than just flop around mercilessly. Splash damage. Literally splash damage. Yeah, so maybe I guess I have to level it up. What type is it? It's a water type, so it doesn't do anything? Because I'm pretty sure this wasn't the rare Pokemon I wanted. But I tend to believe it needs to level up before it serves any purpose. So I guess I can just kind of keep it around. So how do I fast travel out of here? There's no way for me to fast travel out of here, is there? And no flashing lights. Get nothing to pick up over here. So do I have to go all the way back to the train station? That might be the problem. Yeah, we'll think about it. I don't know. At some point, I'm gonna get sick of hoarding mediocre Pokemon and hoping that I can grind them up. Because the grinding is based on this really simplistic combat. It's gonna get really annoying after like 20 minutes. Like the hunting for the Pokemon seems okay, but what am I gonna get out of it is the question. Like, some of the Pokemon seem interesting, but most of them just seem like, again, they seem like trash Pokemon. Yes, I'm stuck. There's no way for me to fast travel back. There's no way for me to fast travel back to town, is there? Yeah, I came all the way out here hoping there would be a Magikarp or something out here. Not a Magikarp, but another rare Pokemon I wasn't sure about. Yeah, I didn't get that bug. Where's the freaking bug? I don't want to kill the Blip Bug. Maybe it'll respawn somewhere around here. So I have to retrace my steps, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's like, again, you can't really get lost here. Just kind of looking. You're hoping for that specific Pokemon spawn here. Okay, this is gonna be an easy kill. I already have an Archimedes. We're not even trying to eat berries, so whatever. Super effective Nuzzle. Not dead. Guess we can kill another one if we really wanted to, but whatever. I guess it's not completely paralyzed. Of course, it didn't do any damage, so whatever. So can I just sell these Pokemon if I don't want to keep them? Because I'm not going to get... Well, I'm going to get experience if I capture them, too. So that's okay, I guess. Because that's the problem. The Magikarp can't do anything. Until I level it up, it can't do anything. It's almost like the game wants you to just keep it around so that it can eventually level up. Which isn't very helpful. I already have one of you. Go away. I already have all of you. Go away. I think it was, what, a Squovix? I already have all of you, so go away. Okay, yeah, just spawn more creatures I don't really need. So that was Route 2. Yeah, I don't see any rare Pokemon. I mean, do they want me to run back and forth, see if I can get that bug Pokemon to appear? Because I don't want to be here all day. I'm not gonna wander back and forth trying to spawn one friggin' Pokemon. I just don't think it's worth it at this point. That was a dead end, so I guess for rare Pokemon we're gonna spawn, that might be the place for it. At a dead end. So I guess I can skedaddle back to the next station. Not Motostoke, or Motostoke, but the other one. Yeah, might be time to call it. So I'll do some more hunting. Then we'll grind up a bit more before we get to the Gym League. So, where are we? So I guess that was kind of a waste of time. I mean, I did get a Magikarp, so there is that. So this was recorded with my Scosche earbuds into the audio splitter, into the J5 Create audio video capture device, into the quad core Windows 10 laptop using the Windows 10 camera app to record this footage at 60 frames a second. So I guess this is video number 3 again, while we set up video number 4, which is going to be the Gym League at Motostoke Stadium.